Today we're going to be looking at some bots for beginners, so let's get straight to it. Hey traders, I hope you're going extremely well. My name's David and welcome back to my channel where I go through trading strategies. Today we're going to be looking at something completely different. After spending a lot of time on Discord with you guys and going through all the questions, I've realized that not everybody's on the same level, and whilst you're learning about TradingView and how to build your own bots, it is important to continue earning money. So I thought I'd go through over the next couple of weeks a couple of my other revenue streams that I have in crypto and outside of crypto, and how you can build some passive income whilst you're learning algo trading in the background, or at least I hope you are. My personal ultimate goal is to become 100% an algo trader, but I do obviously understand that these things take time, so I'm going to go through a couple of the other bot platforms and things like that are extremely easy to set up. Today we're going to be looking at some of the DCA bots provided by exchanges, how much I've earned over the past couple of weeks, and how you can set up a DCA bot or some grid bots as well. Okay, I guess the best idea is to get over to my computer. Let's have a look at how we set up our accounts and how we build our own bots on some of these platforms. Okay, here I am on Bybit's homepage. Now, all of the exchanges have their own bot systems. Some of them I've made more money out of than others. OKX has one, Binance has one as well. Personally, I use a lot more Bybit myself, but it is preference. They do have roughly the same sort of fees, the same sort of liquidity, and yeah, so you have to go for the ones that you prefer. Now, the first thing that you're going to need to do is sign up for an account. If you need an account, you'll be able to find a link down in the description below where you'll be able to get up to $30,000 in bonuses when making your first deposit. Also gives our community a little bit of a kickback, so really appreciate you clicking on that button as well. Okay, to sign up for your account, it's extremely simple and free of charge. You literally go over to the link, as I said, in the description. You fill out your email and your password, and it's as easy as that. By clicking on Get My Welcome Gift, you get a gift from them. As I said earlier, you get a gift from Bybit. You also get upgraded to VIP 1 or VIP 2 if you make a larger deposit. You also get smaller deposits if you're depositing your first amount, and you may be depositing a small amount. No matter how much you deposit, you will get a gift. You will get a welcome gift from Bybit, which gives you funds to set up your bots and things like that. Once you're logged in, this will be the homepage that you'll be presented by Bybit. Like I said, OKX looks very, very similar. They also have deposit bonuses as well. Both of the exchanges, including Binance as well, also have very easy to navigate pages. Today, we're going to be looking at the bots offered by these platforms. We're going to go to tools up the top here, and then we're going to click on trading bots. You'll be presented with 4 bots, 3 of which I use often, which includes the futures grids, the spots grids, and the DCA. DCA is the one that I use the most often, and to be honest, made me quite a good amount of money since the 16,000 drop that we had, where I started DCAing and had an average of around $22,000 entry. So as you can imagine, today I'm very happy with the DCA bot there. So what does DCA actually stand for, and what does the bot actually do? DCA stands for dollar cost average. It allows you to buy Bitcoin at a certain time of day, a certain hour or increment during the day in smaller increments so that you're not buying it all in one go. If you buy Bitcoin at $39,000 in one single go, your average entry will be $39,000. Now imagine that you're buying it over a week or over 2 weeks, and price either dips or goes up. Your average price will probably be laddered in, and you'll probably get a better average. So I use this bot when price is in a retracement or in a bearish market, and I dollar cost average in my entries so that I get a better entry. Okay, so on the form on the left hand side of the page, we can choose either we're going to be using USDT or USDC. I currently only hold USDT on my Bybit account, so I'm going to click USDT. I'm going to be buying BTC. You can add up to five cryptocurrencies into the wallet all in one go. Makes things a little bit easier for you. Then you choose how much you would like to purchase per DCA entry. So we can choose $50. As you can see, I have $10,545 deposited on this account. The investment frequency allows us to choose how often we're going to be taking our entries. So whether it'll be every day, every 10 minutes, every hour, every 4 hours, every 8 hours, or every 4 weeks, it doesn't make any difference. It's up to you to choose which you find is the best investment policy for you. I'm going to set 4 hours. That means that every 4 hours, I'm going to be buying 50 USDT of Bitcoin. As you can see, the estimated account is 210. So if I'm going to be using the full amount of 10,545 USDT, I will get 210 entries. I can put a maximum amount here of 4,000 here, meaning that my maximum investment amount for the bot would be 4,000 USDT. I'm going to click create now, and that's going to confirm with me everything that I wrote, that my maximum investment in DCA bot would be $4,000. I'm going to be buying 50 USDT of BTC every 4 hours. So I'm going to click confirm and we're ready to go. Once you press confirm, as you can see, we've created the bot, and you'll be able to see the DCA bot running in the background. You'll be able to see your total investment, the total P&L. As you can see, I'm currently at 0.06 or 0.04%, and you'll be able to see when your next investment will be. Mine is going to be in 3 hours and 59 minutes. You can also see the account, so the exact number of DCA orders that have been executed, and some more details, and you can also terminate that bot at any time. So as you can see, as a beginner, it is very, very easy to get started as a bot trader. It's probably one of the most profitable and easy ways to invest into cryptocurrencies, but obviously that is not in the slightest financial advice. It's just the way that I personally use these bots myself. Okay, let's have a look at some of the other bots that are out there and how they work too. Another one of the most profitable tools that I have actually been earning passive income is the spot grid. There's also a futures grid where you're allowed to use leverage as well. I prefer the spot grid myself, but that's personal preference. It depends on how much of your account you want to risk and whether you want to take the risk of using leverage. So if you click on spot grid, as you can see from this page, it looks very, very similar to the DCA settings. You have a guide, ranking, and my bots. You have a couple of preset up bots here with their R&I. If you click on my bots up the top here, you'll be able to see your bots running in the background like you can see on my screen here. As you can see here, I've had a couple of bots going on for a long time, almost a year here with some Sol and some Matic. You'll be able to see the DCA bot just here and my spot grid bot and to here. This one here is on Matic, this one here is on Sol, and this was the one that we just set up as the DCA bot. This one's been going for a long old time, almost over a year. As you can see here, they've been active, up $2,494, 83%. So it didn't beat the market, but it certainly is passive income, which is absolutely brilliant. How do I set up my spot grid bots? Personally, I use the manual settings on the side here. I don't use the AI grids, just personal preference. I haven't seen as much profit from these AI grids, and I do prefer to do things manually myself. I have a couple of scripts that have allowed me to backtest grid bots, and I just prefer to use that myself. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll be able to choose over the side here what coin we're going to be using for our grid bot. I'm going to be using BTC USDT, as you can see, currently at $70,780. So the first thing that we're going to be looking at is the price range. As I said, I've clicked manual at the top here, and we can click smart fill. That will give you a good range for the number of grids, meaning that we're creating a grid which I can show you by clicking here on this chart here. So as you can see, we've added lines to our chart. When price dips as it has just now, we're taking longs, and when it goes up to the top, we're actually selling our positions. Meaning we're taking profit as price comes up, and as price goes down, as it goes down further or up, we're actually moving that grid around. Now, spot grid bots work extremely well in ranging markets, and that is, from my backtesting results, the best time to have a spot bot running. So the number of grids are the number of lines that we're going to add to our chart. Obviously half is above and half is below. We're going to add 100 lines, meaning that the interval will be 255 USDT. Our take profits will be 0.33 to 0.5. Do be careful of fees and things like that. Minimum investment will be 4,794. Let's go to $5,000. Now obviously you can make your grid a lot smaller, and by making the grid smaller you can invest a lot less. So we could invest only $31 or $32, just like this here. Now we can also go to the advanced settings to set our stop losses and take profits. Those kind of things I don't use, but obviously use your own and set up your own risk management ideas. For me, I'm using money that I can lose. I want to accumulate crypto anyway, so if I'm accumulating BTC and I exit, well, that's the way it is for me. In the long run, I believe that BTC is going to go up, so yeah, why not? Okay, we're going to click create now over here. It's going to ask us to confirm everything we've got here. We've got the pair, we've got the range, the number of grids, the interval, and also the distance in percentage between each and every one of those grids, which obviously, as we've only got 10, is quite far apart. I'm going to press confirm, and that's going to take us back to the trading bot homepage. Now obviously you can do the same as I said earlier, using grids, using futures, allowing us to use a little bit more leverage. Personally, not something that I do that often, but obviously a lot of people do because there's a little flame against it. You can also use martingale. Now martingale means when you're in a losing run, you're actually doubling up your position, which means that your take profit will actually get closer as your losing positions get bigger. Martingale was a betting system which works in some situations but can also go against you, so I certainly wouldn't suggest using that myself. Personally, my two favorites are these ones here, and they have earned a good steady, not too risky income from these two bots here. So yeah, they've also got a couple of AI setups here which may help you to earn a little bit more. Personally, like I said, I prefer the traditional ways of doing things, and a couple of hourly picks here. As I said earlier, OKX also have exactly the same sort of bots as you can see here. They actually have more bots. They have an affinity grid, they have spot grids, DCA bots, there's a futures DCA with martingale and a recurring bot, and even arbitrage bots, which I've been exploring quite a lot in the Discord for quite a while now, and I quite like arbitrage bots, but depends what's behind the actual code. Now it's always good to have a kind of a strategy for using these bots. Like I said, grid trading bots seem to be very good in ranging markets, and DCA, I tend to take my profit from other trading strategies that I have and use the DCA bots to DCA in my positions so that I can keep some more crypto. Now it's been quite good to me in the past and bought quite a lot of profit, so I'm very happy with that. So that was one of my personal passive incomes that I have built using systems that are free on the internet for us to use. I'll go through a couple of the other ones in the next couple of weeks. It's great for beginners. Like I said, I really hope that you will spend some time on TradingView or some other language to try and use code to build your edge on the market. There's lots more profit in that than these bots, but if you're a beginner, it certainly is a good way to get started. Don't forget guys to use the link below. You'll get loads of extra bonuses when you do your first deposits. I hope this video was useful to you. I look forward to seeing you on Friday, where I'll do a backtest of another trading strategy. Without further ado guys, keep safe, keep cutting, trade like a boss, and I will see you on Friday. Take care. Goodbye.
Come on David, and once again he's gone to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. RSI and